and make sure it's done so strong that those habits are now built in you, that it's discipline. You don't check your phone if she texted you. You don't feel the need to text her. You don't be like, oh wow, what is she doing on the internet? Let me go check her story. She tests you right back to the same test that she used to do before. What it do, fellas? So your girl is back with a no contact video. It's actually been a minute. And if y'all been watching, all of the videos that I've been uploading, I haven't dropped any no contact specific videos, but I have been still talking about no contact here and there, of course ignoring, and then the other stuff that y'all should be doing. So just with that being said, no contact is still effective. It still works very well, and it's still the thing that y'all should be focusing on, right back to focusing on yourself in the process, right? So if you're doing no contact, you're still struggling, have some words for y'all today. And then of course, make sure, once again, it's very clear that focusing on yourself while you're doing no contact is for you at the end, for you to better your emotions, your feelings, your strength, all of that. You want to be masculine, right? So make sure that you do no contact because you really, really care and you want it to work until the end, and you're going to be fully doing it consistently. All right. Give this video a huge thumbs up. And fellas, consultations is still available. We could talk about anything y'all want to talk about. It could be about no contact. Is she stressing you out? I don't know. I'll find out. Book your consultation. That link is down below. All right. So fellas, right into this topic of how no contact works so well. Well, have you first did no contact because you really had enough of her? So here's the thing, and this is how we just start off this video of no contact. You're not really ready to actually do no contact, right? Because it's just like she might avoid you, she might stop talking to you. And then here's another example. Let's say you did no contact because she really pissed you off. Sometimes y'all are really ready to forgive her because she might do a lot more to get you back, right? So back to no contact, when I started off saying this video that no contact has to be about you, if you're doing no contact and you're actually forced to do it, and that's the only reason you have no contact working for yourself, it's not gonna work. It's not going to work long. Let's say it like that. So I do want y'all to be, yes, feeling yourself and motivated and then obviously get to discipline and stuff. But I don't want it to be just because you're forced to and your feelings are coming from her. So in other words, your strength is coming because, oh, wow, if I do no contact for 2 weeks, she sees that I'm just focused on myself back to back, just didn't text her, that's going to be cool. The thing is, when she comes back after 2 weeks, right, she might go ahead and like a picture. She might watch her stories here and there. And this is before she actually maybe breaks no contact. Now back to if she breaks no contact, or let's say sometimes some fellas want to break it themselves, that's a no-no. But when it gets to y'all communicating, she tests you right back to the same test that she used to do before. This is the part where she actually doubts all that you've been doing. So the work that you might have been doing, like working really hard, being distracted, wasn't really worth it because you guys weren't going to be the same way afterwards when she comes back. And fellas, if you're gonna be still wanting to be around her and do things, hit it from the bag up. I'm talking about the things you could do in the bedroom and all types of stuff you could do to her. It's all on Patreon, all types of videos y'all won't see on here, and we get into details and we get into it for real. All right, check out that link. It is in the bio. But back to when you do come back, right? And you're doing no contact, how is no contact gonna work when she knows that, oh my gosh, you're gonna hop on the computer or you're gonna get to the writing or you're gonna do something that distracts you because, oh wow, she's in that room. So really, I need y'all, and this is how we'll wrap up with this first point. I need y'all to do no contact because you're gonna be able to continue to do it afterwards, right? And I'll talk about the one strategy that I have for this video in a second, right? That's how we'll wrap up. But if you're gonna be doing this afterwards when she comes back, you're going to have her now test you and you're going to pass every test. You're now going to have her be like, you know what? I'll let you not talk to me, right? And then talk to me. And then I'll test you again just to see where your mindset is at. Just to see if you actually did this whole period of not talking to me and actually disconnected your feelings, actually lost feelings from me. Or let's say it like this, actually took your feelings and put it to the right priorities, right? Put your energy to the right things, as I normally say. So now let's move on to how the strategy comes in of how, oh, you've transformed completely. So the first things first is actually just changing all your habits. So it starts off with y'all. This is where you get no contact to work so well. Listen, right? It starts off with y'all when you were doing no contact with her, okay? And then now your habits are slowly changing from the basics of you don't check your phone if she texted you. You don't feel the need to text her. You don't be like, oh, wow, what is she doing on the internet? Let me go check her story. So this is just the basics of transitioning. transitioning into no contact. This is just the basis of getting to the point of realizing that, oh, you know what? I could actually live without her, right? And I know that sounds a little like far-fetched for some guys, or let me not say far-fetched. I know it sounds a little like, well, it's really difficult, but fellas, you take it day by day. And when I say you're starting new habits, you're breaking those bad ones slowly, right? So if it means just start off with stop watching her story, do that. If it means that you have to put your phone on do not disturb, right? Y'all know you can, I think, make sure that their messages don't get delivered to your phone unless you check yourself, right? When you go to the messages, so you can make sure that it's hidden. So you could start doing those little things, fellas, right there. You could start making sure that you're mentally good, that you don't have to go constantly be bothered by her. Now, fellas, that's just the basics of no contact, really, right? This is when you're just starting off no contact. And then I won't get into the details of this part, but just to throw it in, during no contact, right? We'll talk about it in a different video. Give this video a huge thumbs up. But during no contact, you're already going through more things, right? It's more of missing. It's more of weeks and weeks. I know, fellas, it sounds tough, but it's more of weeks and weeks without talking to her. And don't forget, Elevate hoodies are officially available. As you guys see, I have the black one on, and it comes in gray as well. It is high quality, and y'all can see it is embroidered stitched. A Champion logo right there, so it is a Champion hoodie, and y'all can have this for over 10 years. I hope you're elevating in your life and make this hoodie a part of your life. Throw this on, style it up. Let's see how you like to wear your clothing. You can put it with jeans, black jeans. And then we have the t-shirt. Of course, I got y'all with the t-shirt. Elevate t-shirt, and you can pair it with anything, y'all. You can get it together. This Elevate hoodie is to represent what you do in life, and that is to elevate. So make sure you go get your Elevate hoodie by clicking the link down below, and don't forget about the t-shirts, and it does come in 2 colors. But back to how, okay, now the middle part passes of no contact, right? Don't forget to do it strong. Don't be lurking, watching. Don't be breaking it. Don't be hitting up her family, right? So the middle part of no contact passes. We already passed the first part. Now we get into your new habits have officially been so disciplined in you that, oh, wow, she texted me. Oh, I'm surprised, because maybe you don't expect that text, but you don't check to see if you got a text from her. Before, it could have been that's the case, right? Before, you guys could have been like, oh, and this is right back to starting in the beginning when we were talking about how no contact wasn't working so well. Before, it was the difficulties of obviously like maybe sleeping at night. Fellas, I know it's hard to get, once again, day by day, and you're going to be like, wow, I am doing better than the day before, but don't just rush. If you can't do it, right, take it slow. So you'll see that, oh, wow, you know what? I don't pay attention to her text messages. So truthfully, when it comes down to no contact, right, with her, with texting, honestly, it doesn't bother me. I don't pay attention. I don't expect it. So it's unexpected now. So now when you guys get fully done into no contact, once you're fully into no contact, you're going to now be talking to her, not really feeling any ways, right? Your feelings maybe have been gone, but it's like she has to earn those feelings back, because no contact got you to get into new habits of, oh, look in other places, not just for, you know, girls that value you. Don't look too hard, right? But other places that maybe will excite you, other places that you want to go and try things out there. So basically, she comes into your life, let's say it like that, and sees how much you've changed. She sees how much all the things that maybe you've been saying you wanted to do are now happening. She sees that, okay, day to day, the routine with you and her, you don't gotta text her all day. Matter of fact, you know, it's hard to even get that one text out in the morning sometimes for some fellas, or let's just say in the morning and at night, right? Or sometimes it's easy in the morning, but at night, you know, you're working past 12, right? So you work past 12, and she's over here worried about that text. But here's the thing. New habits. You doing no contact so well, you've trained yourself to be like, well, I'm not going to desperately, or I'm not going to get into, or I'm not going to want to send you a text. I'm busy. I'm distracted. I can't right now. Right? And it's also knowing what's going to be worth it, what you're going to hang on to that you guys should be hanging on to that's worth it. Like, as in, if she's not going to be worth the time right now, don't force it because she's desperately asking, or she wants you to be more soft for her, right? If you have to be focused, be focused. Build that all in you. Do it while you're doing no contact, and make sure you do it after no contact. And make sure it's done so strong that those habits are now built in you, that it's discipline. And make sure it's done so strong that those habits are now built in you, you that it's disciplined. All right, so I'll definitely be back with another no contact video. I definitely enjoyed talking about it and bringing it back. Comment below if you want the part 2s, other types of videos y'all want to see. Don't forget about Patreon. I'm telling you guys, a whole lot of videos y'all will never ever see on YouTube. And then of course, consultations available. Check it out. It starts at 15 minutes all the way until an hour, and bundle deals are available. Y'all will see me in my next video. Bye y'all.